Good morning and welcome to day 38. Welcome to day 23 of the series, which means we're 38 days away from level 100. Okay, made it to the job site today. Obviously rest day today. It's we don't talk about like days of the week that much in here, kind of just based off of how many days left till Leadville. But today's a Wednesday. That's been my weekly to date rest day. So once again, today's rest day. I think I'm at like 67 or so miles over the course of the last week, and my body is feeling fine but feeling tired. So I'm gonna take advantage of this rest day early on in the block while I can. And then potentially 2 or 3 weeks from now, when I'm in a peak week, I might train through, and whether that's running or biking or some sort of other form of exercise, I might do that. But today we're in Wisconsin and at a job site. Again, one of those NDA projects, so I can't really talk about it or speak about it too much. So you won't see much of my day happening here. It's 8 o'clock now, 8:15. I'll be here from 8:15 till 4 or 5, and then back to the airport. So one of those long days where even though I'm not working out, it's still pretty stressful on the body. Long day, travel, gotta make sure I fuel, hydrate properly. And yeah, it's warm and I got a lot of time spent outside today walking around. So wish me luck. We'll see you guys at 5. Okay, made it to the airport finally. I went through 2 hydration sticks already, so I had to pick up something from the shop here for the flight. And had a pretty busy day. I mean, 95-degree weather here, like mid-30s Celsius. And outside a lot. The sun beat me down. So it's 5:19 now. I'm supposed to get back home to Denver around 7:40, 7:50. And then it's another half an hour to 45 minutes back home from there. So long day, but days like this kind of just reassure why rest days are important. When you're feeling good and things are clicking off, you kind of want to like step on the throttle some more, and there's times for that. There's places for that in a dedicated peak week or building stage towards like a dedicated race. But when you're just stacking volume, any little niggle can turn into something a little bit more dramatic really quickly. So for me at least, taking one rest day off of running, and again that can be substituted with biking or elliptical or rower or a combination of a bunch of modalities, but I'm finding it really, really important just to kind of take a rest and not just pound the pavement or pound the trail 24/7. And hopefully that makes my body more available for when the peak week does come and when race day comes. So fingers crossed, everything keeps going to plan. Okay, let's talk about the last man standing real quick. Okay, so this is the race I'm competing in on Saturday this weekend. So this race is a traditional last man standing race for 6 laps. On the 7th, it's an all-out race to the finish. So that means over the course of 7 laps, each of them being 4 miles, we got a total of 28 miles for the entire race. The race is being put on by our friends Ryan and Nicole, and only a way that they can do it. They described it as rugged, wild, adventurous. So looking forward to lots of trails, lots of broken running, but most importantly, a good opportunity to test some gear for race day. Leadville race day, obviously. This is a race day too. The last man standing format of this race is perfect for Leadville prep in the sense that every hour I get an opportunity to read, check in on my gear, my fuel, etc. The race itself is scheduled to start at 8 a.m., which means that it doesn't finish until 3 p.m. And after last week's fiasco with the heat, trying to do the Boulder Skyline Traverse, this would be a really good opportunity for me to dial in kind of the elevated heat temperatures, try to keep my body in a better position for those warmer, hot days, because Leadville also is seeing record highs. That said, the goal for this race is to come into every lap, at the end of every lap, around like the 50 to 53 minute mark. One, so it gives me a little bit of rest. I'll have the remaining time until the top of the hour to kind of recover and chill and relax. But two, gives me an opportunity to change shoes, rehydrate, change my kit, my gear in any sort of way that I want to test out different equipment and test out different strategies, mostly cooling strategies, and then kind of really put it to test by lap 7, mile 28, where I can kind of see if I can go all out after being out in exposure for 6 straight hours. And just like that, we've made it home. So ultimately, with this last mountain man standing race, I'm going there to win, but with the caveat that the first 6 laps should feel like Leadville. So heart rate staying under 145, fueling with 100 to 120 grams of carbs per hour, managing cooling, and just enjoying it, enjoying the views, talking to people, using caffeine, music, etc. as tools, having a good time. So that's the end of my rest/travel day. Catch you in the morning.